Hashem's Vasai Tiftach Upi Agital Sacha. We're now in the 5th Perek of Esther. Vayihi. The Perek begins with Lashon Vai, something that is a negative, something that ultimately, what is the difference between the word Vayihi and V'haya? V'haya is in the positive, Vayihi is in the negative, because you take the Yehi, you take what will happen, and you take something away from it, as though we don't have the chance to change the trajectory of our life. But the Haya is that you take the Haya, what happened in the past, and you add something to it. So you believe that things could get better. So here, by all stretches of the imagination, it's a negative. By Yom HaShlishi. And what is this? It's a day of Pesach. A day, again, if you focus on the Avdos of Pesach, if you focus on what was the negative that we were in Mitzrayim, it was a very bleak and dark time. But we also have, by Yom HaShlishi, could be the same Lashon that is used when it came to the giving of the Torah. We have the chance to choose. We are entering into our adult life phase where there is not a one-to-one guarantee that we're being told what to do, that we're going to be punished for exactly what happens, but we're in this position in history where we get to forge and pave our own way. Vatilbash Esther Malchus. And what does she do? When she has the opportunity, she wears the big day Malchus. Either that she had Nevuah, and this is a highlighted opportunity to show that she was a prophetess, or that she used everything in her disposal. She used her materialistic benefits that she's been given in order to do what? B'tamod b'chatzer beis hamelech hapnimis. She goes to Achashverosh. Nochach beis hamelech, and hamelech yoshev al kisei malchuso. And he's on his throne. She comes in, and it could be something, according to the Midrash, he takes one look at her and he had literally death stare. He had death in his eyes. He was so angry. But what happens? Nasachin beinav. Hashem makes a miracle, and he finds favor in her eyes. And she was clean before, she's clean after. Vayoshet hamelech leEsther et sharvit hasahav. Which melech? Obviously, the melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu allows for the scepter, the golden scepter asher biyado. He puts it out. Vatikrav Esther. She gets close. Vatigaba rosh hasharvit. She goes right to the head of the scepter. And Vayomer laha melech malach Esther Malka. My beautiful Esther, what do you want? Ma bakashatech az chatzi hamachos vayinatzin lach. I can only give you up to half of the kingdom. Don't even try to ask for the Beis HaMikdash. Other people have tried and failed. You are not going to get the Beis HaMikdash. But what else do you want? I will give you anything. And Vatomer Esther im ala melech tov yavo hamelech ba'aman hayom el mishta asher asiti lo. All I want is for you and the king, right? You and Haman to come to a mishta that I'm going to make. This will be the number 6 in the parties in the Megillah. This is going to be one that is done by Esther. This is a Jewish throne party. Vayomer hamelech meharuas Haman. Do it quickly. Lasot tesavar Esther. Vayavo hamelech Haman hamishta asher asa Esther. And that's exactly what happens. Party number 1. What's going on here? Why in the world would she not just ask? She got exactly what she wanted. There's a miracle. There's a miracle. She's able to absolutely get the king's ear and perhaps ask. And this is the end of the story. It would be wonderful. But that's not what she does. She asks for a party. She asks for a party? Really? So there are a lot of different ways to interpret this. The first, again, she's not 100% sure that Hashem is going to be supporting this. And so she is setting things up so that she knows for sure that this is what Hashem wants. A second way to look at it is that she is making sure that her zechuyos are good, okay, but maybe the people are not up to it. Maybe they're not deserving, and that things have to unfold for a little bit longer to give them a little bit more time to do tshuva. But here you see a complete self-sacrifice. There's a beautiful story. The Rav Chaim Shmulevitz says that in the bunkers during the time of the Yom Kippur War, they were all davening. And listen, him and his whole yeshiva are all davening. And what happens is that there is just one person who got up in the most dangerous part of the experience, and it was an aguna. It was a lady who husband has been torturing her without a get for so very long. And she said, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I am going to forgive my husband if you can save us. And Rav Chaim Shmulevitz says that was the reason that they were saved. And so here, Esther Amalka, she sacrifices herself. She makes the effort, and for the sake of Klal Yisrael. And number one, Hashem gives her nevuah. She's a prophet because she deserves it. But number two, you see that all of these things are all happening to her because she is saying, I don't care about myself, my material, anything that is related to me, my ego, and the external. It's all about you, Hashem. And so this is unfolding, and what she's trying to also set up is, let's say the Bnei Israel are not completely deserving yet, so she has to also put a strategy in mind. Her strategy is that she is going to plant doubt in the head of a doubtful king, a guy who really can't come to, we don't know if he's stupid or if he's just clueless or if this is his strategy, but she feels that if she puts a wedge between him and the person who he takes advice from, which is Haman, because he takes advice from everyone, then that will also put her in a really good position strategically. And so she keeps, so she's hinting, she brought him to the party, and then she says, you know what, I want another party. Another, the Melech and Haman el Mishtashir Salahem Lamachar Esek Dvar Hamelach. I want to make another party, and this party is going to be for the two of us, and so it's going into a very interesting position where she's really trying to plant doubt and the seeds of what should come in the future. Vayitza Haman b'yamahu samach v'tov leiv. He is so happy. Now, the lashon that's being used is the lashon that we do. Either we had this in Achashverosh in the beginning, also merry and happy, but a lot of times samach v'tov leiv is used as a tzaddik, and he's on a high level. He has seen the light. He is seeing things in a different way for the first time, but then it's very short lasting. Why? Because Haman sees that Mordechai is in the Shar HaMelech, and he's not getting up for him, and Vayivamaleh Haman al Mordechai chema. His bubble has been popped. He is so angry. Vayitapik Haman vayavo el beso, and he is so upset. He holds it in. He gets into his house. He tells his wife, and he says, and he tells his children, I am rich. I am great. Everything is good. It's like the narcissism, the idea of that everything is good, but the one thing, b'chol zeh enenu shaveh be'es b'chol es asher ani ro'es Mordechai Yehudi yoshev b'shar HaMelech. Everything would have been good, except that Mordechai didn't bow down to me, and now even though I have the unique opportunity, I am the one in a million, I am the highest level in this kingdom, it is me and the king, I am invited to a personal party, everything is good, my life is perfect. But does he see it that way? Is he able to see the true happiness in life? Is he able to be mesameach in his heart? Absolutely not. Everything is ruined. All he wants to do is now, it's too much for him. And so Zeresh says, you know what? Why don't you just build an eitz that's gavoa chamishim ama, a tree that's higher than 50 amos. A tree? Where have you heard that before? Let's all pull it full circle. What is Haman? Haman hamin ha'etz. Remember, he's the epitome of it's just in the now. I need to live in the now. It's my powers. I'm trying to take it away from Hashem. I can have everything, but my whole Gan Eden experience is ruined because I can't have that one fakakta tree. right? That's what Adam and Chava did. They just wanted that one tree. Otherwise, they had everything. They had paradise. And Haman is doing that again. He's saying, I can't, unless 100% I have kavod, unless 100% I have a life that is all about me and the narcissism, then I can't live like this. It hurts me too much. And so he ruins all of it for the sake. And so what does his wife tell him to do? Ha ha ha, a tree. The downfall of mankind was the Eitz Hadas, the tree. And here he's building a tree. And it is going to be on that tree that he thinks he's going to solve his problems. You think that everything is in your hand. We've learned Chachma, the true understanding of what comes in this world, the true power is not from man, it's from Hashem. And so you can never really eat from the tree. But he doesn't get that. So he builds a tree, and this is going to be, and this is the suggestion that pleases him. And so what's the end? Vayas ha'etz, and he makes the tree. The tree, that idea, that fundamental belief that we are really in control, that we are the ones that create the destiny. But rather, haven't we learned from Esther? No, when we're given the opportunity, when we're given the chance to be our authentic self for the greater good, when we see that the hands of Hashem is there and is setting us up so that we can be helpful. So Esther, on the one hand, is sacrificing, and she's doing, and Hashem keeps giving her more and more miracles and more good. And Haman keeps on getting more involved with himself, and things are they're slowly creeping away from him. They're slowly moving out of his realm of control, because the more that you put your hands in the control of Hashem, the more you truly are in control. And the more that you think it's just my hands, kochi ve'otzem yadi, it's just my hands. I'm the one who takes care of this. It's all about me and my wants, my desires, my way of being here forever. The less you have, and the less you are, and the less you become.